coming to you live in Napa Valley, and I wanted to make a quick video for everyone. Getting back to the basics, but for some reason when I'm doing some research online, I seem to find a lot of websites of businesses in the area that seem to be targeting the incorrect keywords for their business and website. So I just wanted to give a quick lowdown on a very fast and easy tool that you can start researching on right away. So what we're going to do is you're just going to come to Google, good old Google. We're just going to type in keyword tool, and as you'll see, untitled, this is pretty much what we're looking for, but you're looking for the Google keyword tool. So we'll click on this one first, see what pops up. Alright, perfect. So right here is your first step of determining what you're going to rank for online for your small business. So say you're in the restaurant industry and say you live in Napa Valley. First off, you're just going to type in Napa and restaurant. And then you can also type in best restaurants in Napa. Let's see, what else could we do? We could do eating Napa, just a few things that you think people might be searching for. Now let me recap of what I just said. Your first step is to start putting down things you think people might be searching for, but you want to be sure that they actually are, because more than half the time, I would say, this is just a made-up statistic, but for the most part, I would say that most people think people are searching for something online and they really aren't. So they're spending all their time and money trying to rank for something, meaning trying to get to the top of Google or page 1 of Google for a particular keyword. And keyword meaning what someone might type into Google, say up here in the search bar when they're trying to find information about a product or service, and they're really not. So you want to be 100% accurate on this, and Google basically gives you a tool that you can do right off the bat. Now this is just the first step, because the next phase of this, which I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, is all based around the competition of those keywords. So even though Napa restaurant might be getting some searches, we don't know yet. I'll click the search button in a moment. But basically, even if there are a lot of people searching for that, the competition might be very difficult to get on page 1 for that keyword. So what you're going to want to do is look for other keywords that are similar to that. So basically, like eating Napa, that sounds kind of funny. Maybe we should put eating in Napa. Might be a much easier keyword to rank for, but it has the same meaning. So basically, anyone who's looking for a good place to eat in Napa might be typing in eating in Napa. So let's just go ahead and click the search button, see what pops up. My goodness, and there you have it. Napa restaurant, 40,500 monthly searches. This is global monthly searches, local monthly searches. Best restaurants in Napa, we're getting 6,600. And look at this, eating in Napa, 480 searches a month. Now you might be thinking, well, of course you'd rather be ranking for the Napa restaurant and have 40,500 people searching for your restaurant. But don't discount this one, because 480 people is still a fair amount. And also, we'll go into this in another video, but basically determining the lifetime value of a particular customer. So even though eating in Napa is much lower, if you are ranking for, say, 5 or 6, or just say maybe even 10, maybe you really were invested in trying to get your website ranked on the top of Google for some keyword terms that people are ranking for, and say you were up there for 10, now all of a sudden, if you have 10 keywords that are at 480 searches, you're up to almost 5,000 potential searches for your restaurant online. And I don't know about you, but I'd say that's a pretty good amount of business. Um, if you were able to capture even a percentage of that. Because if you're not on page one of Google, chances are you're not getting any of that revenue whatsoever, and you're relying on other forms of marketing that might be a lot more expensive, a lot more costly, difficult, and very hard to track if not set up properly. But in any event, this is Sean from Loudon Leads. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Aloha.